his throw wrecked himself.
Yeah, no, it was almost good. It was almost a reckoning, but then he called us Giles, and so, you know, Keto dead at long.
Yeah, great segment from that stunner, and Trace as well. He's always there, trying to do something.
That's funny.
FaZe on the T side now, and, well, it's big, rather. Moving up catwalk.
Nice, Hugo, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the odds at the top.
Maybe Trace was right,
the sides are swapped. Yeah, you didn't ask for us, you got us anyway. Complain, cry, it's free, and shots are to Carrigan. Quick tap to Tizian, and here they come. Flashes in, Carrigan back for more. Ooh. And Brokey's here to level the playing field. Tabson, 6 health, surely no chance in this clutch, even with that headshot. It's just too much. Bomb goes tumbling down, and so does the round for Big.
I like the little hand motion from Carrigan, pumping himself up, cooling himself down, maybe. Good start to this one from the IGL of FaZe as he takes out 3 to win them that pistol. It would be a lot of credit to FaZe, I think, if they're able to take down a Big that looked this good at this tournament, right? We've seen kind of, you know, I feel like we've seen 2 sides of FaZe so far.
Yeah.
And it always just feels like on the day, you know, you never really know what version you're going to get. We'll never forget the Fnatic game.
Yeah,
that
right.
much is certain.
A dominant 12-3.
11-1 at one point in time, dropping 3 hard.
Dropping the ball and then getting absolutely smoked on the second map. And even when FaZe have win, I mentioned this when we were just on cam, like it's been kind of scary, right? It's been, you know, oh, they're looking unbeatable, then they drop a map suddenly, and oh no, the series is super close on the third, but they do win it. You know, it's not good for the heart, I'll tell you that much. Big, on the other hand, have come in and impressed a lot with a new player with Gade. We've seen, you know, different roster changes, maybe whole teams back, you could say. Not this one. So, not a lot of time for Big, but the results are there. They're looking for more in this round. That's the bomb for Tabson. They've got to go get it, and Rain will not give it up too for him. Twist moving in, and it should be a clean anti-force for FaZe. Yeah, I mean, Bomb just kind of sells you down the river there. There's no cancelling your play or plan once FaZe have it dropped, and so it's a flawless round as they take a 2-0. Tabson calls a tech, and we wait.
It's kind of interesting because both the Danes in this server also speak German.
That's a good
Carrigan
point.
on the other side, yeah.
So Danes are smart, man.
Dude, Danes are smart to the point where like it's almost offensive, you know? Like, why aren't British people this smart, man?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. That's like a Forrest Gump voice.
I may not be smart, but I know what Counter-Strike is. And even then, yeah, no, smart. I didn't even know Gade spoke German until I saw Big announce.
Till
I was
video.
like, oh, I thought, well, Xantares was learning German, and now they're just going to go back to English? Oh, oh no, Gade speaks German. All right, cool. That makes a lot of sense. And it's good to see Gade back in the server. He was always, you know, Gade, good for 2. Mr. Good for 2. Is that what we called him? Something along those lines when he was...
Yeah, Gade was always good for 2. Yeah. That was the thing about this guy. Gade always good for 2. Gadeson. Yeah,
exactly. On his passport. But he's not come in to be this star rifler, this big fragger. He's just
no, he did join to be a big fragger.
Yeah, big fragger. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. No, he's just been solid. He's been a role player, so that's fun. But
have you ever role played, Hugo? Have you?
I have. Not in Counter-Strike, no. I just bait.
If I ever bought you a costume, Hugo, what would you want to roleplay as?
You've already bought me costumes, Harry. Remember that, what we wore in the studio last year with the mullet?
Yeah, but that wasn't roleplaying.
Move away from this metaphor.
All right, Hugo.
Save it for the bedroom. Keto won't. Dirty Deagle onto Twists. Olaf trades. And that's that one Deeg just getting passed around. Gade's now going to have a go. And so these Glocks may as well live until Gade dies, and then they can just keep shuffling that over, try to bait shots out of Rain, get his attention diverted. Gade moving through middle now. Or could have been a big one. Instead, he goes back to Cat with his team.
Yeah, this should be, you know, a pretty decisive round from this point onwards. I doubt you're looking at this one and rubbing your hands together if you're big. But hell, anything you can get is Pretty much nil investment from you, so let's see if they can survive the FAMAS. Carrigan doesn't hang around. He's going to get flashed back in by Brokey, but isn't peeking on the back of it. Gade now dead. That is the one Deagle removed, and so the rest of the Glocks are just dealt with in a pretty, pretty decisive fashion there. But now we got the guns coming through for Big. Now we got the big guns. Right?
Yeah, that's technically true, yeah.
Because they're big.
Nice. tabseN, no AK for him. He goes right in with a Krieg. All righty. I'm not against it. I'm not against anything tabseN decides to do. CSGO's got his AWP. Running right down middle to start. He's going to try and scope up. FaZe have already crossed 3B. Thinking it's a rush. It is not. Brokey with his AWP on car. Push through the B tunnels. Oh, where's this? This is going over the top for the skylight. It's not going to work for Gade, but maybe it blinds certain positions in the tunnels. That's a nice idea there for FaZe. And forget the flash. Olof comes up with the goods.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea. I hope we see like the intended purpose behind it, right? As you mentioned, Gade was not blinded in his position, but I can't imagine that's what it's designed for. I imagine it's for someone, holding near the mouth of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because all tunnels got mouths, and right now, Brokey's the guy looking to chow down. CSGO with this AWP, trying to get across into the pit. Now, can he do it? Flash goes over, Brokey dodges it, and he's not even needed. That was a wonderful bit of spray from Rain there. Just traced him through the sky, down into the pit. This is a good-looking FaZe round, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, Carrigan just heard the steps. Both his teammates on A just dropped into spawn. Oh my god, this is wild. Carrigan with a backstab. Dink on the second. This is perfect. You may as well go through the smoke. Try and find that right timing as FaZe try and peek from the B site as well. Rain tagged up. All the molly might do it for him. Rain goes over the top, and that's why we see the double mid to B smoke off, but not in this round. And it's come back to fight big as Rain has a beautiful round on this CT side. Loves a bit of dust, does Rain. And finds a fourth for FaZe. What a perfect call as well for Carrigan, hearing everything down middle. All of FaZe were able to divert their attention in that round. Big with a pause. It's not going to plan, is it?
No, not the start they wanted. That much is for certain. I am excited, like I say, by the prospect of FaZe looking this good out of the gate, but...
I was excited when they were against Fnatic,
I know, Hugh,
and that's never going to leave the back of your mind, is it?
Look, the way it works for FaZe is it's all going great till it really goes wrong, right?
Yeah.
And normally it doesn't take much for the really going wrong part to kick in, but as long as they're winning, I'm feeling good. Obviously.
Giving me mixed messages there.
Yeah,
It's always good till it's not, till it's awful.
Well, no, yeah, but it's like my old saying, right? Like, free-for-all DM servers are always full till the exact moment they're empty, Like, the moment one person leaves, everybody leaves, bro.
Okay.
But other than that, you can't get in.
This is where, if you pay Harry enough money, he'll shout out your warm-up server IP. He'll just read the numbers out.
Yeah, like the log me in Hamachi days, like getting your mates on Minecraft.
Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah, wow, yeah, I'm full of them today. So look, it's just a pistol round now. A little lower tunnels control out of Big while they wait around in top middle. They've got the hinge smoke and they're going to look to go up, but Olof watching for it. Just want to be careful. He's going to trade out with Brokey and the AWP chiming in with that opener. Already a good start for FaZe. That kill's pretty much untradeable for Big. They might look to deal with this AWP, but they might just try the avoidance tactic altogether. Gade tagged through the doors by both Olof and Brokey. And now Carrigan's trying to get a mow down Momo. Here he is up at the front. Wop, wop, double kill. And just tabseN left to beat. Brokey's going to steal that one away. And FaZe are up 5-0.
Yeah, and with 5 alive, it's feeling fine to be a FaZe Clan fan. For now, like we say, for now. There's always time for things to go wrong. Big, looking to just get on the board. That was an eco again. You can't expect too much. tabseN goes back to the Krieg. 1 and 5 to begin this day. But I'm not a tabseN naysayer. Still plenty of room. Right now, FaZe, yeah, commanding this CT side. They're all over the place. They're making good reads. They're making info plays. Now a long take for Big. That's going to force some respect finally, but not from Carrigan. He pushes right up. Oh my god, he beats the AWP. Searson missed flick. It's a slow day in the office right now for Big, and FaZe are coming in feeling fancy. Brokey double scope. That jump just gave him the info. He might have died otherwise. Now he gets a chance to go back for more. Brokey doesn't give it up.
It's lights out from Brokey right now. Him and Carrigan at this A bomb site have been a force of nature, mate. And Brokey's waiting for flashes. Now trying to peek around this smoke. Look at how many bodies are on the other side here. And Brokey anymore, finally taking it just one step too far, but the flashes keep raining in, and so does the namesake. He doubles up to close it. FaZe 6-0. And I get the feeling, right, that after yesterday, you could tell they were all pretty dejected, right? You know, there were some tweets from the FaZe guys as well. They knew that, ooh, that turned into a very ugly series. But sometimes that's what it takes with these guys, you know, to light the fire underneath them, to pump them up a little bit. We are getting a thick and pumped FaZe clan right now. That much is for sure.
Exactly, yeah, bulging. And that's good news for FaZe. Right now, this is Big's map pick. Keep that in mind. Inferno coming up, Mirage to close. And so, yeah, flat map night, that's fine.
Flat map night with the boys.
Yeah, get the brews in.
Monday is a flat map night.
That is true.
It is Monday, right?
Yeah, everyone hates Mondays.
It's Mondays, my dudes.
Okay, another eco. How can you really get anything done here if you're Big? They still have the boot camp going. That's always nice to see. But what are they going to be showing us here? Lots of grenades, and so you'd imagine the Tabson has cooked up a master plan. The master chef. So Xbox smokes straight away in, FaZe again lean at long.
I want to know what kind of a game Twists is having right now. Like, everyone else is just wrecking, you know, like, can't see the center foot wrong. Twist has seen 4 people and 3 of them have killed him.
Yeah.
That's the extent of his game so far.
He's got a double AWP now, so going to be able to anchor down B. FaZe seem to think Big are coming their way.
I was about to say, right, yeah, you got this heavy B lean, and the little utility that Gade's throwing in is only selling that even further. But Big, if they'd committed to this A bomb site push, yeah, you had to get past Brokey's AWP, but going to B, that's going to put you right in this 3-man stack. Twists, he needs the power of the no-scope here. He's good for 2. Now that AWP's been retrieved on Tizian.
What?
Oh my god, Olaf isn't looking. Now they weren't ready for rain, but he's suddenly got to hold on to a B bomb site that's hanging in the balance. That's a series of weird events there.
That's a swap doors for Olaf, not aware maybe, right? Not thinking, spent too much time with the inverse. Oh, I've got you, yeah, I'm covering, don't worry. Well, not really. Flash over the top, here they come. Gade gonna dodge the first, not the second. Searson hits his shot, and Brokey has to decide, is this really worth it? We've got money. I could, I should, and maybe I will. Oh, Searson's out of the round, and now Gade, who has yet to poke his head up. Brokey doesn't know he can read all he wants, but Gade hits the shot, and Big, that was an eco win. Half bought, they get on the board.
Yeah, that's a real shame, man. You had the triple B set up, you know, you had all your pieces in the right place. Twists opens up with this double in mid. This was great from Tizzy to spam the smoke and then, like, just gets given that kill entirely for free. I almost wonder if, like, you know, the call is, oh yeah, I'm looking at door, I'm looking, don't worry. But like, there are angles where you, as we just learned.
We do see a lot of players still get caught off a little bit by that, you know. Not aware what you're open to. Oh, Keto legged there, Twists. He's now kind of trapped, right? But are they going to keep on the pressure? They haven't got a mid to B smoke. There it is, late. They keep doing this and keep throwing the hallway smokes left and right of middle. You never know where they're going to go. There's that other smoke as well. We saw Rain jump on the box before, so Big know they need to get that in if they want to be going for mid to Bs. And while it denies the info for Rain, Olaf might have heard those steps in tunnels. They're jumping on wood. Now they've got to line up util and Exploders 5. Olaf, easy peasy, takes down the low HP Keto and tucks in. Twist is blind, he can't help out. Olaf's dead. Twist just finds the angle in time. 15 health though, they're already in the bomb site and Rain's tagged down low as well.
Oh, Rain might be screwed. Yeah, the molly's gonna burn him out. He had nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Tabson cracks open this B site. Now they look to get across. Carrigan dead in the window, trying to peek ahead of that bomb plant.
Very fortunate that Big both jumped over Twist's angle. He had a gap. If you cross safe, like, he would have hit that for sure. So Big actually, he never knew they were even in the bomb site. He never had that information until the plant came in. And it's just audio that tells you that. It's a shame for FaZe, but Big have figured out the weakness.
That's what I was about to say. Little nerve-wracking now, right? Because up until this point, you had a lot of these A plays come in. You know, look at even the kill feed, mate. Like, you know, the guys on A are having a great game right now. You know, Brokey Zorp has been tearing it up. Carrigan's looked really, really good on these A holds where he's just the only guy having a hold down cat. And so, you know, they win that round on the Eco B play, they go back to it, and this B hold's starting to get a little bit worrisome, right? Olaf gets one and done. The Flash is really, really good at disrupting the entire game plan there, to be fair, out of Big. Right, the idea was Olaf never was meant to re-peek into that.
Yeah,
Twists was going to watch the run-up, and, you know, while Olaf is drawing the attention, and Twist was meant to nail them. But instead, he gets blinded off the angle, smoked out. Olaf is basically a dead man then in a 4-on-1 inside of that B bomb site.
Yeah, I think Carrigan's crashed here, so a quick wait while we get FaZe Clan back in the seats, strap them in, and launch them into orbit. Not the time you want for a break either if you're FaZe, right? Big have just started to taste victory again, 2 rounds in a row, both on that B bomb site.
All right, Hugo, here's the question. You can either go to space with Jeff Bezos or Richard Branson. Who are you choosing?
I thought you were going to say Richard Lewis. I definitely would have gone with
obviously you would go with Richard Lewis, but he don't have space program money, sadly.
Wait, which Hitman is going to pay me the most?
Hitman? Why'd you say it like that? Like Spider-Man?
Yeah. I don't know. Batman. I don't know. Whose spaceship is better?
I don't know. I don't think we ever figured that out.
Probably Branson's,
because they both went up and down just fine. They did that part.
They made it, I guess. Woo! Well done, guys.
Dude, I shed a tear when when Jeff Bezos managed to reach the orbit of our world. I shed a tear, man. It was everyone remembers where they were on the day Jeff Bezos made it to space.
Oh yeah, of course.
So emotional, man.
Wow, good for him. Very proud of you. You're a big boy now.
Honestly, the original moon landing has nothing on it. Nothing.
Yeah, Neil, eat your arm out.
I would rather go with the Branston fella.
Branston,
yeah. The inventor of Branston Pickle, I think.
Why Richard?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Jeff is an alien, right? So maybe he would be.
He's got the contacts up there.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be more informed. He'd be more used to it. Is Richard Branson more likable? I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Maybe they're. Yeah. I don't know him personally.
You've asked me a question and really there's no actual answer. There's no good answer.
I just thought maybe you'd have
Neither, really. Could I go alone? Could I take a friend? Or do I have to go with a billionaire?
That's the thing. It's very expensive. You do have to go with a billionaire.
Damn it.
Someone has to pay. And you can't. Not yet. But once that NFT money comes through, damn, dog.
Yeah, all right. I'll wait that out. No, if I got the offer, I definitely would go to space. That would be fun.
See, I wouldn't.
No?
No, and I know that's like a very, you know, everyone's going to be, oh, you wouldn't go to space. What? Get a load of this guy.
It's easy for me to say that knowing I never will get the offer.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it?
Whoa, I feel like we're in space right now. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to follow that with my head the whole way round in motion. Now I think
wow,
you're
sick. Like a vertical owl. That's nice.
Vertical owl, yeah.
Instead of a horizontal.
Dogs can't look up.
Wow, poor guys.
They're dogs.
They don't know what they're missing.
Oh, look, we're back in. Carrigan's back. Nice. All right, let's go. 6-2. Hope you all enjoyed that. You know, who would you rather go to space with?
Fast out long. Tizian. Oh, everyone's hopping. Everyone's jumping. Everyone is blind. And Carrigan trying to get him under the blue bin. The nade comes in. Tizian expected a Molotov, and it's after. It burns him out. He already used his smoke, leaving a lot of room, a big gap for the Flames to find him. He was only 10 health. Big, I mean, they've been going for these B plays, right? So that was always the game plan. They were just taking long to keep up the attention of FaZe. Now they've done that, giving only 2 CTs on B. Twists, though, he's got this orb from back plat. re-Molotov as well, really stalling this play out and buying time for Rain to rotate out middle. He's yet to do so. Twist is just dropping every bit of utility he's got. Finally, the push going to come in. No time for the smoke. And so he'll smoke them instead. One, Olof helps out. The flashes again are good for Big, but they come too late. 2 kills before the first flash even pops.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a real sigh of relief for FaZe, right? They're finally able to put a stop to one of these B rounds. No longer are they going to get disrespected here so much. Also, you know, Twist's taking heads off even while he's done in the AWP. It's impressive.
Yeah. How does he do it?
And so this is a very, very long save here out of Big. Their options are out the window. But at least on the back of keeping these guys alive, you're going to have a buy in the next. You've still got something to fight back up against this 7-2 scoreline. And FaZe probably aren't too keen on hunting yet either. They want to build up some of their own money.
Yeah, they just lost 2 in a row. You take the win. You don't complain. See, it says CSGO on the ball. You like that? See, that's a piece of trivia for you. The reason it says that is because that ball is in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is what CSGO stands for. It's a fun fact. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
The kind you might find in a Christmas cracker. Yeah, this was weird. I think Tizzy was just expecting the molly to come in first, and so that's why he used the smoke already. And you can see there's massive room, but it was actually a nade, and that did so much damage, and he just already had no smoke to use. Only option would have been to run into the smoke, and they would have sprayed it. So dead man regardless. Searson sits in a Molotov as well, but no peek is given over. FaZe do a good job of avoiding death there. If Rain even went for a wiggle, he's likely gone. Util coming up cat side. They're going to flash their way into this A site. Big are done with B. They want to do something else.
Yeah, they've thrown these corridor smokes out in middle again. Actually, this time, they don't have the CT one down. They do have, like, the CT smoke for an A play. I'm a little nervous because tabseN was, like, just out on an island with the bomb and short, but it's all good. Tizian's opened up. The flash going to get Brokey off the angle, but only for a moment. Now, there is another guy coming out late long, but right now, Brokey's having a hell count up in A. tabseN will remove him, and Rain, wrapped by the late Gade out through long doors, shot in the back of the head. This is a big round all day long.
Oh, it felt like Keto was about to get the angle twist, though. Able to save his gun at the last second, catch those CT players moving through, and lovely long timing hit from Tizian. He just walks a smoke. That's infuriating. That's really what wins the round there for Big, getting the long control, forcing Brokey's attention back, and even though he wins his fight, he was put to 2 health, couldn't stop tabseN from crossing. And so Tizian, the real MVP of that round. Big find a third, and this is competitive, yeah? The score may be pretty one-sided, but Big, you can see them starting to pick up steam and figure out that it's not just B that's free. We can get it done with these A splits as well. Building into their T side of their map pick. And FaZe just trying to hold on to their money.
Oh, and CSGO's trying to get fancy with it. He's rushing down middle. A lot of balls to go for this, but he's going to make it work, not getting peeked. There is Brokey's AWP on short, and both AWPs miss their first chance at opening up in this round. CSGO, very, very mobile, was just spotted getting up on the Xbox after running down mid. Now he's already posted back up over here in top middle, holding for a crossing player. Smoke in the long doors is well timed for Carrigan. It's going to deny Big this map control. These corridor smokes go out again in middle. These must be very frustrating if you're FaZe.
Yeah. especially considering Big have used them for something different every single time, and sometimes they just throw them and they don't even move with them. So it's just FaZe constantly trying to keep that rotate player looking for info. Broky's got info, he's got a kill as well. Karrigan scared of the long smoke. Sis has seen him, and Karrigan jiggles out. If he waited, they may not have cleared that corner. Now it's up to Broky, being collapsed upon from long. That other A player trapped in spawn thanks to the smoke. So now FaZe have lost the A site. Both Karrigan and Broky fall without anything to do, and the flank is dead as well. That's a round, really. FaZe should accept the consequences. Big do a great job of baiting them into middle there. And you've got to wonder, a couple of, missed shots come through for FaZe, missed timings, but it's all by design for Big. Starting to see them warm into this T side after all.
Oh, I'm getting nervous for Rainy. Like, it should all be fine. No one should come through these long doors. And so I imagine he's going to get away scot-free. With a guy like Tizzy in there, you never know, man. Tizian's wild.
I've heard that.
Nah, it's all fine. It's all safe. And now FaZe are in a bit of a weird spot. Big are right where they want to be to make this little mini comeback happen. They're still in with a chance of winning this first half out on their map pick, and considering, it's a pretty dominant start to the day for FaZe here. This is a nice spot to find yourself in now. Finally starting to feel like you're regaining some control in this matchup.
Yeah, this is where it gets easier as well, although you've got two guns. We've certainly seen FaZe win rounds like this already in the Pro League. This should not be one on Dust 2. Big gonna move out long, and there's no one here to stop them. You definitely want to check out Pit before you commit, though. It's always in the back of your mind. Players hiding in the dark corner at the bottom. Boost up. Did they send the pistol up? Yeah, there's only pistols here. The rifles are on Cat side. Twist dropping that simple smoke. Rain could even go up on top as well, and he's going to play behind the smoke, so I like this. Trying to stop a bomb plant instead of getting into the site.
Oh my god, they're boosting.
Boost meets boost, and the bomb goes flying through the smoke. This is weird. Orl's got a shot as well. I don't know what's going on. The pistols are doing it. Bomb secured, but Rain's ready to win the round.
Oh, well, he does fall off, but he's going to correct it. It's all on Searson now, and a 1v4. Yeah, he's going to get rushed down. Two tapped out by Broky with the USP.
Oh,
and yeah, Twist and Rain did great with their guns, but let's talk Olaf for a moment. While all the attention's being pulled elsewhere, Olaf's just jiggling with a P250, and he's making it look easy.
There's just so much attention being drawn, right? Not just the boost, but Bigger thinking about the bomb with the smokes down, the getting spammed through it. Twist takes the opener.
Also,
there's just so many things to focus on.
Gross that Twist is holding for the boost,
Yeah,
like over the top of that smoke.
Very grimy. And now FaZe, that was an eco, that was two guns saved. Again, the
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Everyone's blind, and Tizian converts the spray. I don't know how he does it. Oh, he might not make it out as well. 10 health off the nade. Broky in the bomb site. Long's lost. He's got to worry about everything right now. Taking down the first and the second as the flash comes in.
Yes, Broky, give us more. Make it happen.
Tabson saw the P250. He wants his revenge.
Yeah, but will he get it? Searson dead through the wall. It's only the tag. That would send me over the edge. Tabson has retrieved the ult. We know he used to love the AWP.
No.
Is he going to love it so much now? Facing off against Broky. No, he's not. Broky's on for the ace. Last guy's in pit. Come on. Tizian was here. Him and Karrigan had that horrible fight right at the beginning. Come on, Broky. Give us all 5. It's not easy, right? This pit angle, especially when you're this low, this could just be feeding. But there was a time to feed the beast. It's when you yourself have a full tummy. Here we go. Big Broky. There it is. All 5 in the round. You love to see it. And that is how FaZe Clan find their 9th. Broky, take a bow.
He's having a game. 19-5 right now. No putting a stop to this guy. Oh my goodness. Lights out and literally flashed on this kill as well. And I don't know how he lives against tabseN when he gets the AWP, right? That wallbang something, but then tabseN even takes a shot. He has a chance. Broky's just dancing on the bomb site and even patiently waits for Tizian to leave the pit, knowing he has to eventually come to him.
I feel like next rifle round, you're going to try and lead into a B play. Yeah. I think you stay away
FaZe
from
have read that as well.
I bet that's what they're thinking as well.
Even in this round, Rain's gone down lower out of spawn. No one was playing top mid
but look,
spawn.
man, he's cleared all of this now, and so these B players go lol. And so they just start to rotate over towards A.
Yeah, that's how the comms sound. I've watched Karrigan's voice video.
Yeah, no.
Oh, flashes are interesting, and the kills come through. Oh, look, gets deeged in Keto with 2. Okay,
Don't give it to the German Deegs. We always talk about them.
Yeah, he's not ready for T-spawn, though. The longer FaZe live, the more room Rain has. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
German Deagle round. German Deagle round. Everyone watch out. Push the German Deagle alarm. Keto now a 1v2. This was a 1-on-5. He's got 3 out of 5. 2 left. An ace D clutch, maybe. Keto and his pistols, mate. Oh, why did they peek him? Why did they give him the chance, Hugo? Have they not seen the dual Beretta video? Have they not seen what this guy can do? And they're both aggroing long as well.
They won't even know. When he plants, they might even think it's B. That would be the obvious move here, to go into that B bomb site. I wonder at what point do FaZe realize this is an A play? Do they always know? Oh, no.
Oh, they're going to B.
No.
Oh, boys,
FaZe.
You've been sailed down the river on this one. The German Deegs. Oh, the German Deeg, just one of them looking to do it. Keto, come on, baby. Give us something impressive. Brokey, he might have stolen one away with an ace.
Don't jump.
This is Keto's time to shine. This is Keto's round, baby. Up in the bomb site, they're trying to peek him together. And Karrigan will lay him to rest. It is a damn good try out of just one guy for Big. You can't be too disappointed with the outcome of that one. It's 10 on the board for FaZe. They still get the round. We're all thinking about what could have been.
Yeah, 4 for Karrigan. He at least holds on to that one. That was terrifying, man. Look at these shots. Even doesn't get the reload off in time for Rain. Gets spotted. Still hits that while being aim punched. I was scared Karrigan was going to get shot mid-air as well. Pre-fire, USP tap to close, and that keeps FaZe in it. Yeah, Keto, you know, it hurts. You wanted the round. You felt the round, but sometimes it's just taken away. Good shot from CSGO on the cross. He's been fairly quiet in this T side.
Remember when we said about how, you know, you might anticipate a B play? We do have a triple B lean early on for FaZe once again.
It's kind of odd, right? So Big want to at least try and sell that they're not doing this, and Karrigan comes to them. Oh, it's not pretty. That's given Big a way back in. They might even still tempt them into B and into 2. Twist's second AWP, which is tagged, of course. Otherwise, you're going into life game of Brokey.
Now, you don't want to mess with Brokey when he's having a life game. Oh, lovely from Rain, and he's out of there. I mean, really, he's actually still kind of hanging around. Will he get punished for this? Brokey's got his back. He's holding down long, but Rain will fall. Brokey's got to do it all. Out on the barrels, out on an island. He knows about this AWP at short, but that is the extent of it. He's trying to go for this peak. Now spotted by the long player. tabseN's Krieg taps him out. Olofmeister at the cross. They've seen him. They know about him. They don't even have to commit. They've still got time here, but CSGO will nail the shot. Okay. And it's Twist's AWP now, asked to step up in a 1-on-3. He was tagged right at the start of the round, crossing to B. And so now CSGO's just got to finish the job. The AWPs will clash on short. And I'm pretty sure he would have heard the scope in. CSGO doesn't miss these. Twists around the corner, and actually headshot to CSGO. Now up onto an AK. tabseN's still there to deliver.
10-5. Big gonna need the same on this comeback. It's their CT side, it's their map pick, and FaZe are set up for success. tabseN trying to make plays happen, and they chase him. Karrigan with a yump, taking him down. Now it's Tizian with a grenade. They're already up and past it. 2 HEs ready. He drops, they hear. And they might save it for the bomb instead. Oh my god, they're coming to you.
Oh, oh my god, that was almost a double, yeah. Tizian shooting feet. Oh, that's a nice nade as well.
Where's Gades? Long way away. It's just made it to spawn.
Uh-oh, Carrigan doesn't want to die, but doesn't really have a choice. Now, there is this mid-wrap on Rain. He will get one, but now they're up and past him. He's got to get back to Cat quickly, because if he wants to play around this bomb, he needs to be on the catwalk instead. Twist is going to lock in both the kills, and the round belongs to FaZe Clan. That was very, very back and forth, right? When Carrigan, falls trying to take that long control off of Keto, I start to get nervous. I start to get worried. But there's a couple of nice responses there, right? I think Brokey and Twist doing a great job up here in the site of just holding the fort. While that's happening, Rain is going on that bottom mid flank. And if you recall, actually, the other day, it let FaZe down, attempting that. It meant that, I think it was Carrigan who did it. He was like CT spawn wrapping, and he couldn't stop the bomb plant. But Rain, he learned from that. He fired one bullet, killed one person, straight back to Cat, so he could play around the bomb.
No, great reaction, great play. Wasn't needed anyway. Big, oh dear, B's gonna get crunched now. The smoke may buy you a few seconds, but that's all surely Gade. Getting the reload in, they give him that respect. Nade follows, Gade's low. One more Deeg would be fantastic, but can't expect it of him in that position. 2-on-4, Big locked out of this round, already thinking about saving what they've got, and it's not a lot. 12-5 for FaZe, and they're gonna make matters worse. Ooh, there's a gun. But even so, FaZe are not far away from locking in Big's map pick in dominant fashion. That would be a statement, Harry.
Yeah, it really would. And, we've seen these T-sides be problematic for FaZe, right? So I'm kind of waiting with bated breath, shall we say, till the rifles come through. But at least, this time around, they find the pistol, they get the conversions. There's none of these little upsets that so often try to trip up FaZe along the way. And so they're going to be in a spot by the time that rifles come out. It will be 13-5 to FaZe Clan. And what that essentially means is they're like one rifle round victory away from stealing this map off of Big. If they go into this first rifle round, hit the ground running, pick it up, wreck the money of the Big squad, mate, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, this is not what we've seen from Big all tournament long, right? So quite a shocking game right now, but it's good to see out of FaZe. We know they've had these heights, they've had these peaks, at least in certain maps so far at the Pro League. And it's good to see them do it against Big, who really are looking for every win they can get. Both teams 2-1. So this one will have big consequences when it moves to that last day, and with so many teams fighting for those 3 positions. Keto, more Deagles needed. FaZe hesitate, they wait. 5-on-4, the pressure's not on them.
Oh, they've boosted up Tizian's Galil. Oh, but the smoke's starting to fade. Oh my God, Brokey's right there. He knocks the boost out from underneath Tizian. Tizian still takes one with him. Ooh, Carrigan in with the response. And now this cat to A play, well, they're walking into an empty bomb site. The red carpet's been rolled out for FaZe Clan, and in they come to pick up 13.
How red's your carpet?
I don't have carpet. I have a pretend wood floor. Real pretend wood.
How does that work? What's it made out of?
Just not wood, that's all I can tell you, but it's made to look like wood. Just easier for spillage, It's not like the classiest material ever, but it's something.
Well, this is something, all right. Something for FaZe. 13-5. We've got Inferno up next, right? This is Big's map pick with Inferno as phases. We've seen highs and lows from FaZe on that map, but regardless of that, I don't know. Don't know how you recover from this kind of scoreline.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. That much is certain. But it's not impossible, mate. Like, I don't want to have to keep bringing us back to that Fnatic game and reliving the harrowing memories. And I think, you are up against a better-looking FaZe right now. But as I've said, these T-sides, they have sometimes been problematic. They've sometimes slowed down and really started to slip through FaZe's fingers. And, all of it for me is hinging on this rifle round right now. I think if FaZe win this, it's pretty much as good as locked in. Yeah. It would really be impressive to have this one turn against you.
No, you're right. FaZe, they're bringing a pace into this gun round. They won't even let these nades go out in time. Twist gets the kill the last second, but taps and swings the smoke and trades Olaf. Gade sees them get out B and won't let them get much further. Some tags come through, but nothing of note for FaZe, and Brokey, who's having a great one today, looking for the 1-on-4. Gade's crept himself into the bomb site. No way Brokey knows this. And so he's a dead man. 6 rounds for Big, and they hold on. Considering that was the opening kill for FaZe, getting out middle, that goes very well for Big, who don't lose a single man past that point. 4 alive, the AWP kept as well, and maybe hope after all for Big.
Well, they're going to try and bring that pace again, this time out through the long doors, but Carrigan burns in a Molotov. That's not ideal. It wasn't just the molly that was wrecking him, he was also getting shot at, slowed down, you know, you name it. Oh, Brokey, the timing on this exit out of the tunnels is pretty brutal. He's just let them in through the top of it. And so now Big have got the info that it's not a B play. And Brokey is also at the mercy of this flank. He's still keeping it in the back of his mind, but you know how timings are in Counter-Strike. He's going to hold this for like 20 seconds. The moment he looks away, right, nothing's going to happen in tunnels. Nothing will happen. Brokey will sit there for close to an eternity, and he'll draw his attention away for a millisecond to look somewhere else, not even doing anything wrong, and then he'll get shot in the back of the head. That's just how it goes.
Crumbling cookie here, Brokey. Yeah, I mean, he was ready for it at least, but he won't be able to stop it. Spray through the smoke, and Rain down to 10. Gets out of dodge, out of harm's way. Keto here, though, looking to cause more harm than good. Oh, more aggro flashes, and the spam for Rain is actually what sends Tabson in. He knows he's close and he knows he's blind. Twist smokes the molly, but he can't get Searson off the bomb site. 1v4. Olaf moving up long, and with a nice tap to start, anything is possible. However, the time is the biggest factor.
Yeah, and the bomb's on short, and there's an AWP holding the cross, and oh, yeah, Olaf, I think he knows that there just physically isn't time for this.
Gotta go. Doesn't want to, you know, live and then die after time. Maybe saving the AWP could be big.
It's going to be a tricky old save, but hey, they might let him get away with it.
Yeah, they want money as well. Goes both ways.
Counter-terrorists win.
Tizian's trying to stop that save, but unable to do so. All right, 7 rounds for Big there.
Well,
They're making us believe.
As far as my worries go, you know, I said if FaZe won that first rifle, this dish would have just been put to bed. And that statement was true. And they didn't win it, and so now it is an open field, you know. Well,
at least it's not like we've seen FaZe lose any super one-sided games or give up a really nice match to anyone in the Pro League so far, even days ago.
Yeah, wow, I mean, so subtly put. Brokey tries to open up with the, oh my god, there's just Molotovs for every occasion. Oh, heartbreaking for Ray, and he dinks Tizian through the pole. And then Aid will get rid of him. But Rain's done great damage. Tizian is so nearly dead. Searson is the only guy you got to worry about over here at A. And you've still got a lot to work with in this round. The fact that Rain's Deagle does that could actually be a real difference maker here. They're going to try and go mid to B, and there's Brokey with the opener. Keto dead, now leaves all the pressure onto Gade. We used to say, Gade, always good for 2. That needs to be true now more than ever, but he's sidelined by Twists. And with that earlier damage done to Tizian and the fact they're just so far removed from this round, it's a safe call out of Big. Huge that FaZe have been able to disrupt this momentum early on.
Yeah, you will be able to rebuy, but you're running out of opportunities now. FaZe, off the back of, like you said, just Rain's decoy, this damage on A. It means Big just can't even consider retaking this round. Plus, you needed more out of one of the anchor players there. Keto got baited so hard. That first player jiggled out middle, and then that let Brokey set up with the AWP. Didn't know who to fire at. Didn't really have time to choose. So 14-7. And you get a little worried, you get a bit sweaty for a couple of rounds as Big shows some form, but it is just up against such insurmountable odds. Look at this damage for Rain. Lovely Deeg shot. And there's the jiggle on the corner with Brokey. Easy peasy. Nothing bad about that round for FaZe.
That's a similar situation we were in just rounds ago, right? Where FaZe is so close to breaking the money that this could be their route to victory. They're taking this round a lot more measured as well. Hello. Corridor smokes going down. FaZe looking to give Big a taste of their own medicine, perhaps. Probably laughing right now, saying, yeah, not so nice when those smokes are down. You never really know what the intent is. Carrigan looking like he wants to try and fake this A play. The Bomb and Olaf grouped up over in tunnels. Rain's now moving around, as is Twist. So this becomes a matter of, how much attention can Carrigan keep on this A bomb site? How are they going to look to use him? He's flashing himself in for a peek. The molly further selling you on this idea that this could be a cat commitment. But Carrigan never had a smoke. That's the one downside here. He's not able to really sell this in any meaningful way outside of that flash and molly. They're just going to go through, and with Gade hidden close, playing the cubby. We saw Olaf in this exact same position. Will FaZe check it? There's Gade with the first. Swinging a little too wide. Twist is going to trade him. And now with Carrigan on this late mid-lurk to try and cut off rotations, this round would be undoable for Big.
Man, that flash was so good. The Rain was blind. He was just, tucking in the cubby. He was just fully in the corner. And like you said, going too wide. Well, he wanted the kill, but Twist is able to provide a bit of cover there. And that's so sad that that's how it falls apart for Gade. We say good for two, but right now he is just getting traded on this B bomb site. And 15 for FaZe with an unfortunate save out of Big. Good fake as well, right? Even having, not only Carrigan on that A site selling things on Cat, but Twist was outside long earlier, spamming the doors. So Big, all it looks like there, with B being quiet, is, like you say, this Cat to A split with a late long player, a very default T-side round. Big don't really know. And that's funny to see Big get faked out after, some of their T rounds when they confused FaZe with corridor smokes, with doing that and going into A splits and then sending players through CT into A. Big had a lot of tomfoolery in the T side, and FaZe didn't fall for all of it. Well, it's not like Big even fell for that fake. They still had to have B, but they had no idea of knowing until the commit comes in. It's just leaving it down to FaZe, and it's a perfect round out of them. 15-7, Dust 2T, by the way.
Olaf smiling. Oh, I could cry.
It's a good day in the office.
For
everyone.
It feels like they've been owed a nice little feel-good game.
Yeah, Brokey. He's redeemed his ticket. He's slowed down, certainly was 20-4, but or 19-4, 19-5, but no problem. It's not held FaZe back in any meaningful way, and obviously a lot of that came from Big just doing these consistent A attacks in the first half, where Brokey was always in the right place. He's not been given these opportunities. Nice shot though. No, I don't think it is. I think it was a nade.
That was a nade.
Yeah, they peaked with a nade in middle with a smoke bloom. Gate's dead. He's gone from 1-for-1s to none for nones, and now FaZe are ready to close the map.
Yeah, the bomb is late because it was on Brokey, and I don't think FaZe were expecting this much success, but as long as guys like Twists are able to hold off the rotations, there is nothing that Big can do.
Dunzo.
Bomb crossing late. Brokey spots one of these players coming through the tunnels. He hears him. Oh, Keto coming in with that Famous, but there's no way you're ready for Twists in T-spawn. This is Grimy, and he's just wasting Searson's time and taking heads off. FaZe
on the T side with plenty of util themselves. It's also worth noting if FaZe close this, that means Na'Vi are through. Guaranteed into the playoffs. Any Na'Vi fans also rooting for FaZe in this game?
Yeah, I always love it when that happens. Any Na'Vi fans turned FaZe fans? Make some noise. Here we go. Little pit flash, a little smoke going over to Moto. One out here to try and get you in, but Tizian has brought you down. Olaf will trade out for a double, and there's still a guy in the site. Searson brushed aside the bomb all the way up on balcony. They're going to have to go up to go get it. Twist will begin scaling the hay cart now. This is one hell of a turnaround. Look at the move. Keto is trying to make Olaf wants no part of it. And so he removes him out of the round, leaving it all on Mr. Gade. Dead to Carrigan, and FaZe win the pistol. That went from an incredible start with Tizian doubling up on the apps push. Bear in mind you had 2 players over towards mid, like throw in the util in, who are arriving a little late. It is so huge that Olaf was able to double up there and keep that alive, because if he falls to Tizian as well, you know, those 2 guys coming up middle are essentially moving into a bomb site that they have no control over, no bomb.
Yeah.
Olaf's impact there cannot be understated enough. That is lovely.
Yeah, FaZe armed with USPs as well. Run away with that. And Tizian, we know his USP alone is amazing, right? He's the guy who can do those barrel flicks on overpass, those, you know, from the ground. I don't even know how you explain them. If you've seen them, you know what I mean. And so 2 kills, well, means nothing in the grand scheme. FaZe take the pistol, and now Big decide to force. FaZe trying to get involved in mid. Bomb is still late back down in T-spawn. Scout on the A site for Searson. 3 here, so standard setup here for Big. Both Deagles actually fighting on the short side, or both pistols rather. Taps them ready with a re-smoke. Try and stall this play out. Where did that go? That bounced. Either way, Searson Scout is gone, and FaZe, they don't care what util you throw at them. They're going to throw their bodies at you. The flash comes in, but Carrigan was up and past it, and he taps out 2 into the bomb site. Easy round, won by FaZe, and Big have to save.
Yeah, left running away again are the big boys. FaZe just look very dialed in right now. I keep seeing little smiles as well every now and again. A smiley FaZe clan is a dangerous FaZe clan. Yeah, I think quite often people overlook the mentality aspect of CSGO. If you know, are molding all the time, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're raging, you know, these are all very negative headspaces to be in. CS should be, you know, it's a video game. We should have fun. We should laugh.
Yeah.
You know, we should smile. Because when you're enjoying it, everything just feels better.
Hard to enjoy losing, though, especially with what's on the line.
Don't make excuses for molders, Hugo. I'm not about the teams now. This is more of a...
Whoa. There's a very different thing between not enjoying it and raging, Harry. Those are 2 very separate entities.
That's true.
You can not enjoy yourself, but you don't have to ruin your team's morale. You don't have to bring people down to your level.
That's a good point.
Just sit there in silence and cry. It's free, after all.
Well, this should be a pretty free round as well. Talking of free things. You can't spell free without re. And so that's exactly how Gade's going to be feeling here.
Oh, no.
As he walks into Olaf's crosshair.
Oh, dearie me, Harry. It's a gamble. And Carrigan's got the lineup, 2 out of 3. And, hey, some Deegs coming out. Keto, 1v4. Couldn't do the 1v5. This is easy by comparison.
Yeah, I think teeing it up as that is a little dangerous, but we'll see.
Maybe. Probably just going to save anyway.
He probably will just save, yeah. It's not going to, you know, I feel like you kind of made a promise that we can't keep here, Hugo. This was not an easy round. Keto is just holding on to that Galil. And, you know, Galil's basically a T-side M4 with 5 more bullets and is cheaper. So that's all well and good. He'll get out of it with this. FaZe go up 3-0. Everything started exactly how it should. We haven't had any, you know, forced by victories thrown in. I think that's quite relieving as well. I always get nervous for FaZe, especially with their T-sides. Like, I feel like sometimes they'll win the pistol, you're going, oh, boys, all right, let's see what they can do. And then just, boom, forced upon, wrecked. brutal, savage.
You want a sad story? Keita's got 99 armor here, and even though he's saving his gun, he'd love to upgrade with a helmet. That's going to cost him $1,000. So, very, very sad indeed. Very sad. Probably won't even upgrade as a result. That's one expensive helmet. And your Kevlar isn't even dusted. FaZe 3-0 though. Still have that Mac and Galil in play. So let's see if monetary woes come back to hurt Keita. In the meantime, System's got his AWP, and that's a good sign. Didn't really get going on that first map. Brokey certainly did. So that is one slight worry. FaZe setting util quick on this A-bomb side. They're mollied out in middle though. Have to respect that for a moment. Big, this is not the round to make gambles. You've just got to hit your shots, hold your spots. FaZe are still in no hurry, looking like a late B with his apartments control out of Rain and Olaf.
Yeah, easy does it into this first rifle round for FaZe. You know, they're really taking their time here. They've scared Big away from any semblance of banana control, and that molly has only furthered that goal. Right now you're kind of getting paranoid. Oh, maybe they're taking banana, maybe they're moving up, and that's why we have this early rotation out of CSGO. Now, you know, we will have him trading places with Gade by the looks, but this might come far too late in the round. Right now, it's just tabseN in this A-bomb site all alone. He has been the standout player for Big as of late, and he wants to show us why now, more so than ever. First man down for tabseN. Spamming the smokes, caught in the air, the clash of the IGLs, and Karrigan comes out ahead. It's a 3-on-3. This is not a bad situation for Big. They can look to give this a go. The fast short wrap might blindside Olaf, but Brokey's able to trade and keep it even. Now they've got him pinned in at the graveyard, but he doesn't have to peek. He can just wait. We're on Brokey's time now, and Karrigan's tapping them out. Bro, look at the start that Karrigan's having. 8-1 in this game. He is someone who only gets scarier the more he's feeling it. I think the less you have been worrying about his individual performance, the better. It reflects in the calls.
Yeah, he's... Oh. The old bubble throat. Yeah, the little lizard inside of me tried to break out there. Karrigan's fighting an AWP. Yeah, push it down. Save it for later. Karrigan's fighting an AWP as well. I know it's a headshot angle. It's obviously very favorable, but you know that's You're talking about his form or he's feeling it. Going for plays like that, double facing those last two long players with FaZe, and Big fell for the B fake as well. Right, they had a third man out of position. tabseN felt like he had the read, felt like he had a chance there, but Karrigan is doing all the leading and all the reading right now. Book in hand, AK in the other. Dodges the nade completely on the corner. Gade, oh dear, watch out, buddy. That kill would have sent FaZe right into B.
209 ADR, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not going to keep up, at least. It's only 4 rounds.
No, Hugo, you naysayer.
Surely, right. Gambled on B again. FaZe are faking you hard right now if you're Big. That's second round in a row they've made the wrong read. I mean, this is more of a round where you are going to make those gambles happen because you've got this AWP surrounded by pistols. You want people to pick up this gun, but it's fired off. FaZe go, ha! Orbs on B, lads. Let's go A.
Yeah, so it's going to be another save out of Big. FaZe doing a phenomenal job of misdirecting them so far. Now, normally all it ever takes is like the CTs to make one right read, and suddenly, right, like the kind of mental game feels like it gets reset a little bit. So hopefully we can have Big break this streak soon, just so they arrive to the table nice and early. But because Karrigan is one of these guys who leads from the front lines, right, he'll always be up there fighting, you know, right at the forefront of his team. I feel like whenever he's, you know, looking really comfortable doing that, it does just scream that his reads are good because he's so willing to fight you individually. Like, he's so willing to take you on in these gunfights because he's feeling like he's got a good read on the game. As mentioned, it feels like that's reflecting in the cooling as well. He's constantly outbraining the big boys right now. I want this to be our momentum break round. I don't want this to be one of these games where it's like a 7-0 lead for FaZe before Big even get there first. They just feel horrible, especially CT Inferno, where for the majority of players, you are left saving in rounds that get lost, right? You don't even really get a chance to play. And so far, this has been a great example of that.
Yeah, Rowan's leaning back, man. He's having a great time.
Rowan's chilling out. He's like,
keep it up, boys.
I'm just going to log off for the evening. You got this.
Yeah, it's under control. And, you know, FaZe, you talk about you don't want this to be one-sided, and you talk about the saves. And FaZe have been doing good fakes so far. Big want to take some real estate. Banana control is the name of the game. Olaf, oh, pre-fired. Tizian saw the barrel, took the shot. He's stuck in Boilo. They almost line up. Rain gets it back, though, in the favor of FaZe instead. 4-on-4. Big. They did have Banana, but now they peel back. Gates solo with the utility, and Keto's on that rotate. Still got the AWP. Over on the short side, FaZe, where do they want to go this time? As things go quiet, FaZe could be anywhere. Keto decides to keep things more standard. But FaZe, you never know where they're going to go. Twist up top B, 2 in apps, and the bomb picked up at ramp. Another aggro flash to get you into Banana. Let's see, Twist can dodge it. He's up in front, and he's still dead. Good flashbang for Keto.
Oh, finally as well, Big get the info that, okay, that was the fake. We just peeked in, no one was there, we haven't seen or heard anything, and now they spot these players moving in through the short side. That's a double molly, but the smoke will extinguish it. Searson holding on, not letting them in. Can he find all three? Yeah. Of course he can. Searson with the AWP, locks the round in. Beautiful scenes there, and if we can get a couple more rounds of that out of the guy. You know, you mentioned how he had a slow start back on Dust 2. It felt like he really couldn't find anything. When you compare the impact that Brokey was having to Searson, maybe it helps shed some light on why that felt like such a good game out of FaZe. You know, the AWPing power, something that Searson normally is very keen to provide, just wasn't there for Big. Now, are we going to have this be the momentum break where Big start to find their footing, start to build their way back in? You can already see that they're feeling more confident here. They're keen to take Banana away, no longer playing to the mercy of FaZe's fakes.
Yeah, this is great as well. Full AWP info. Searson, he's hitting bangers right now. He's got a re-smoke. This is even more time. The FaZe just don't have any semblance of B control. And so either they have to wait out everything, which would be the right play before you make your next move, or risk walking into this quad setup on A instead. FaZe will just keep patient. Stay winning. Brokey has that B flash ready to go. Obviously, players jump through the smoke right at the end. Searson, good flash out from bottom B, and Carrigan's chasing him down.
Oh, the nades, they've slowed him down a lot, but he still gets back into the site. Luckily enough, FaZe pumped the brakes. I always get nervous, right? Like when you're getting naded on that corner, even getting slowed for a second can make all the difference. Brokey doesn't even make an effort to turn from that flash. He just tried to hit it on timing. And look, right, you've put the fear in Big so much that even seeing all of this outside of B wasn't enough to rotate guys over. Look at the size of this fake. Carrigan is all the way through spawn.
He might tell them to come B after all. Come long, guys. I might have a kill here. You're walking into the stack.
This could go really wrong, though. Like 15 seconds, and they are going into all three. They have no control at A. They had none on the build-up. There's the mow down from Gabe. And Carrigan coming in late from this CT wrap. Gonna get shut down after that. It's a little bit weird, you know.
I think you're expecting that third rotate, right? You think there's a full setup of B, not only because Big have fallen for it every single time, which is hilariously the reason that Big are still double hit at 20 seconds in the round. They go, guys, just we don't know what they're doing, just play for your sight. And then, you know, at that point, Carrigan's running CTs looking for the rotate. He doesn't see it, and everyone else is committed up short. So yeah, you laugh that one off. Oh dear, oh well, they anchored down that round. That's fine. They're not mobile anymore, and you can use that to your advantage next time and just commit, you know, double down on your B play and fully execute after your defaulting. I wonder if that's where FaZe will go now.
Tizian's being ballsy right here, and yeah, it may be a little too ballsy. It's not like there was anyone here who could have helped him. He's trying to fight for this control, but gives over that opening pick. And now the pressure's really on for Big. Like, it gets really, really scary when you go a man down on the CT side. It suddenly becomes a matter of making the right gamble. No one wants their round to come down to a coin flip. Oh, well, tabseN, not learning from the lesson of Tizian, also pushes into the apartments and has given up another, attempting to trade that out late.
Uh-oh.
They're going to peek the apartments again. Oh, Gabe with one, but he's getting chased down. He manages to get back into the site. I don't know how. And while this is happening, Keto is holding down the arch side. Gabe won't let them in. He's always good for two. Can he get any more? Yes, a third. And just Olaf left to beat. Gabe goes on a tear. And look at him. It's got that fresh org smell about him.
Nice, that's a good meme. That's a good one there. And a big round for Berlin International Gaming. They lock it in. All thanks to Gade. That was a 3-on-5 phase. They don't mind committing into a two-man hold there, but you'd think you'd get more trades off. Gade just dancing behind the boxes on default. Sick round out of him. Not traded, not chased down after that first kill onto Rain. And Big starting to believe again. That's 3 rounds in a row. That's FaZe's money broken. More Deagles. This time, not the German Deags. They're going to get made quick work of. 2 kills. Fighting deep down middle. That's your teammate's flash. CSGO's going to steal it instead. And Rain maybe catching him by surprise. That's one. Hello, turn around! Tizian is dead to Brokey. That was down bottom middle. What? That wasn't even Rain.
Yeah.
I thought he got him in apps.
I thought Rain got him too.
What is going on?
These rounds
are double wrapping them.
These rounds are so sloppy and so weird. And right now, you know, like when you're the Deagles, you're fine with sloppy and weird. It's kind of your preferred state of being.
Nice
Rain
shot.
will get caught, and now Brokey should be dead. Oh, yeah, jumping in. Jump scare from Keto.
Yeah, if you're going to drop into under, like, be ready to pre-fire, basically. Like, don't just crawl in and sneak in. Yeah, like, jump, crouch in the air, and hit the landing. And, yeah, you're just going to jump scare your opponent. It will feel great. Yeah, the team flash there, that was because CSGO was playing for the flash. He dodged it, and he gets some nice shots with the AWP. For a second, we get scared of the Deagles, but perfect landing from Keto. And 4-5, forget FaZe's lead. This one's heating up. Oh, right down
my God.
There you go.
They're in your face. Twist! And Carrigan's past them. What? Oh, my God. Okay, well, yeah.
Round's over.
Yeah, there's something to be said there. I just can't think of the words.
Mental.
Bro, I love the way Carrigan plays. Like, Twist is in the smoke fighting 2 different guys that, like, no one could even see each other. Twist is probably going like, oh, Finn, can you come back? I need some help here. Finn's like, no, I'm in B. I'm killing them all.
And then he kills the B guys. Right?
And like, at that point in time, the third guy in the site's got no idea that he's getting chased down. The other 2 dudes are still walking into folks in the smoke.
Carrigan, man.
Yeah, dude.
13-6. He takes the AWP out of B. He kills a rotate, and he can give that to Brokey if he wants as well. 6-4. Carrigan's leading the charge. Big with the pause as well. Money is fine. Sort of. Maybe. Everyone almost can buy. Maybe you have to take a hit with the nades. This is going to be a very important round for Big, though. If they fall here, that's when FaZe start to leap ahead, get out of control, and steal away a 2-0 series, or at least try to. Big. 15 seconds, boys. Better get those calculators out. What are we wielding?
With this kind of performance, in a way, Neo never even left FaZe. Mr. Anderson is still very much here. It's like a low-key Matrix reference for you all. Bit of a nade exchange. Hugo always says that when you explain the jokes,
yeah, I got it,
better.
and then you explained it.
And then it just now you're hollow.
I don't want to compliment it anymore.
Rain, you know, you can't spell grain of salt without rain, so here we are. Should have taken that app swing with a grain of salt, perhaps, as they're doubled up here.
Tenuous.
Yeah. Oh, Carrigan
Carrigan.
playing with more timings. It's not safe to get out of Boiler. You're going to have to fight your way through the apartments. The apartments are now your final hold, mate. Carrigan is in your bomb site, whether you like it or not. They're having to flash themselves in as CTs because Carrigan is here. There's the first. He keeps the second player trapped in apps. Carrigan has made this round very weird for everyone involved. Even his own teammates are struggling with what to do here. They're trying to flush him out while he's down in the pit. And finally they will. Now they get another kill. Carrigan heard at least one more player here. He knows about the guy in the site. So what's the game plan going to be for the rest of the gang? A 3-on-3. The whole round thrown into this weird limbo because of how deep Carrigan was able to get.
What a mad play for Carrigan, and it works out pretty well in spreading big thin. tabseN's got pit though, and I don't think that's what you're ready for. Molly comes in. Once you kill tabseN, you check the kill feed and you wonder where's Keto. He was the guy to get that trade in the first place. Olof smokes the Molotov, and Brokey burns a little bit as well. It's not looking easy, but Twist has a good timing. Bomb's been needs to go down rather. It's in the site. Keto just trying to stall. A few more seconds and he's done it. Just enough. No plant allowed, and Gade Living gets big the round. It's a bit weird, yeah. It's a bit wacky. FaZe are just trying to find that second player, and Keto did a great job of stalling it out. All that from Carrigan, though. I wonder if FaZe, you know, I guess it's easy in hindsight to realize B would be pretty empty at that point. Carrigan had so long in the bomb site with two players at Big trapped in apartments. They knew he was there. He knew they were there. And so it wasn't a surprise to see Big heavy rotate that round. Luckily enough, Gade does live. Not throwing himself to the wolves. And another pause for Big. They win the round, but these are not coming through clean by any means.
No, and that's always going to keep Big modest, right? Like, even when you look at the investment that's looking to pull through here, it's pretty garbage. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. Like, you're running a double scout after winning the round. That's not a nice feeling. Hang on. Oh, so they overbought. There's a spare scout in spawn.
Doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, that's also going to further the old money troubles. But a quad B stack, the order of the day, maybe? Flashing back in, here it is. Carrigan, normally the guy to play anti-flash, but once again, he didn't have any teammates up there with him. Hopefully, the sheer amount of utility has given away this stack. Like, there was so many flashes, so many nades. And so surely, with Carrigan being the guy right up at the front, he should have been able to piece this together. Rest of FaZe are taking it slow, and this has given time for Big to move these players back into the A bomb site.
Oh, Rain, that's a lot of damage. Even through the wall, does more to CSGO. Gonna get out with his life. FaZe would love the 4-on-4. Now Big know they need to care about long. CSGO's called. He's been smoked off. tabseN's dispatched to do it. They're all gonna fight together, and Rain with a spray. Almost the third. tabseN moves in for the round, and he wants everyone dead. Olof's taking down CSGO finally. tabseN's taking the bomb. He's chasing Brokey. Even if that kill landed, it would have been the round. Instead, tabseN's caught by surprise by Olof on the side. And now Brokey just trying to get out of there. He goes back to B. Oh my god, are you really going to try this one? Olof's got the info. Brokey's got an open path, and Olof just needs to live. There's no way Gade will know. Yeah, bye-bye.
That's huge.
Thanks for coming. That's the round. Unless Gade works it out quickly. He has, at least, no kit, but he's going for the clutch.
Yeah, but with the bomb planted for Banana, Olof's late timing back in is great for FaZe. It means he can just play around this bomb. Now, there is a kit on Gade, so maybe, if he won that first fight, maybe there was a chance with the smoke to make things weird. But there's no need to talk about maybes, not when Brokey's nailed the shot and picked up the round for FaZe Clan.
What a spray for Rain as well. Like, the reason he doesn't get tabseN there in this one is he's still trying to spam out CS behind the smoke, and he was behind the smoke. tabseN almost makes magic happen. Dropping the bomb would have caused some serious problems for Olof, who they already, knew about. He got an entry onto CSGO. Very weird round, but big, close, won't cut it. They're running out of money. FaZe is picking up momentum. And they're not getting flustered in these weird, wacky mid-rounds either. T-side's building. Boost up. Oh, that's one way to do it.
Okay, that was really, really cool, the way that they did that. They didn't assemble the boost. Instead, they they have CSN leaping onto the head of the guy boosting him so that he just takes an immediate peek. Also, Carrigan's dead here. Uh-oh, FaZe. You can feel this one slipping away from you. You don't want to admit it. But suddenly you're throwing into a 2-on-4. Now, two of these players are very, very low, and Olof is throwing guns out the map. Hasn't been able to get all of them out of there. Gade retreats with an AK, and it's pretty important right now that tabseN doesn't re-swing this, because he wants that rifle.
Yeah. These rounds can still get out of hand.
Yeah, it's not impossible for FaZe to win this, right? You might just look at the numbers, say 4-on-2, oh my god, they've butchered it. But Big don't have the info, they don't really know what's happening. They don't want to take a gamble either and risk ending up in like a post plant.
Is that what that bug was? Olof marked the smoke, right? Maybe he pinged it and we saw it highlighted in GoTV. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's a bug, but sometimes we see guns illuminated in GoTV. Very strange. Oh, nice boost. Rain catches Gade low. They know the AK is still here, though. Where will it be? Hiding in the corner. Rain walks into the smoke. The Molotov saves his life, and it takes out tabseN's. Olof running out of options. The smoke is faded. He has to stay back on banana side to win his 1v1. And midair is Tizian with the AWP. Olof retreats, goes back to play with his teammate. They want to just take down one of these players while they've got the chance. Tizian stalling, doing the dance, and Range drops this, meaning Olof can get out of dodge. And there we go, 2-on-4.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful from Rain and Olof. So much experience between these two. I loved every single moment of getting to watch that. The boost to find the opener, the molly to clear out the positions in the site and force that very awkward gunfight out of tabseN. Plus, I do think as well, like, since Olof went away, right? Like, pre-retirement Olof was still, like, just cracked in every way, and he's really good now. But it feels like he's gotten even smarter with like how he plays rounds out, right? No longer does he like just kind of run into fights and go, I'm just the best, so I'll win them. You know, like so often he's willing to just make the call to win the round. It's not always pretty, but my God, does it put rounds on the board for FaZe Clan. Everything he did here was like a perfect example of that. You know, like he's fighting the banana guy in the 2-on-2 to slow it down. But the moment Rain gets this kill, he goes, well, the banana guy can do whatever he wants. I'll just go hide. He can't win.
Robin's not changing his stance.
Such an easy time right now.
Keep it up, boys. Another round. 10-5, maybe. Fantastic. Yeah, he's going to be having a great time, right? Carrigan's feeling it, and the calls are flowing. The 2vx's are coming in. No one's having a poor game. Twist is 3-8, but you wouldn't even realize. Big, ooh. Volleyed out a banana for now, and it keeps 3 here as FaZe set up util towards that A-bomb site. They're not executing. When have FaZe been in a hurry in this T side? They've often done their due diligence. And that's why it's been so hard for Big to read where to play, where to stack, where to lean. Kito's making a solo peek. His team has already left him. He sees the AWP, but he doesn't want to be bit by it. And that even keeps tabseN in position as well. CSGO's taken that 1 AWP to long, and he needs to win the round on his own.
He certainly could. CSGO's a pretty wild guy. There's the first on a Carrigan. They might give him a few more chances here. They've just gotten past, but
no.
The Deagles finding more success back in the site, and in the blink of an eye, it's all twists, baby. 1-on-4. He spots the pit player. He knows all about Gade with that USP. Taps him out, makes it look easy. Ready for tabseN. Twists. This could be remarkable, but instead it's CSGO sealing the deal on a 6th round for Big. The AWP coming in with a couple of kills. The Deagle and Tizian as well. That's just chef's kiss moment right there.
That's 2 1-on-5s in this series that have become very close, down to 1v2s. Nice try out of twists. Oh, clean headshots. But CSGO is so quick with the AWP, man. Catching that first as the smoke fades as well. And look at the closer. Ugh, wouldn't even get time to react. FaZe, all right. You've won the half, you're happy with that at least, but now with only pistols and a single Galil, it's Big's chance to make things fairly equal. And they won't turn their nose up at that opportunity, especially considering how dominant this game started with a 5-0. With FaZe seemingly having every read on every rotate. Twists caught by the Yorb. Sism was ready for him to be through the smoke, and now he looks for more.
Now, Searson should nail this, but because I've said that, Carrigan's going to wreck it. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Wallbang will do it.
He will wallbang Carrigan out. Rain attempting to hit a timing is also allowed to the slaughter. Olaf baited in by the promise of that molly into the double setup. And just Brokey left. It was a 1v5 when this began.
Oh, just.
And that will be a 7-8.
Carrigan has the re-aggro flash, and so big. They're tempted into these murky waters that they think are uninhabited by FaZe clan. They couldn't be further from the truth. Rain, oh, quick tap, another flash, but it's too late. It's for Twist instead. They need to check this corner. There's another flash ready to go. Twist just gets cleared, though, and this util has done absolutely nothing for FaZe. Big, now ready to go, all in. They know Carrigan's here. Those flashes came from Coffin. He's changed spot.
Oh, nice tap, and Olaf even dealing with the mid-lurk while this is happening. They're now in on the side of the big side. They're trying to rush down Carrigan. He's all alone, but he's making it look so damn comfortable. Gade will get the better of it, but Carrigan has teed up FaZe clan for this pistol after a one-sided start for the big boys.
He's getting weird with it.
He is getting weird with it, Gade. Oh, Raffin through CT spawn.
Bye.
All right, baby. What can he do, Hugo?
Are they going to grab the kit? It's at back quad at new box. They need to pick it up. Yeah, Olaf's running for. I think they realized at this point, why is he not planted? He's had the site for free all round. Here we go. Open plant. Gade with his options available goes towards the pit with a Glock. Range is not in his repertoire.
Yeah, it's going to be weird because, you know, it's this very open plant, but as you say, he's got the Glock, and the USP should have the advantage at range here. So Gade going to take something impressive, going to take something gnarly. Brokey going up and over in the graveyard, and Gade is looking. He hides, but Olaf, that is fast! And that's probably just come in right after Brokey said, yeah, pit's clear. And, Olaf is still ready for it.
I think Brokey saw him. Surely not, right? Like, he didn't look like
I don't think he did, no.
Yeah, right below. Would have at least fired a bullet. Man, Olaf, when we have seen FaZe play both these maps against Miles and EG, one win, one loss. One thing Olaf has been really good at, and I know it doesn't really matter in this round, but it does come through, is his timings on mid pushes. It feels like whenever T's go B, he's always pushing down mid, killing the lurker, and then flanking Banana. Obviously, it ended up on A anyway, but it's still a good play. Still set them up with a kit with the info. I've just yet to see him do that mid push at the wrong moment and die. So, always convinced by the calling of Carrigan, and with those shots at the back of B, remember them from Carrigan, a couple of kills, really loosened things up there.
Yeah, man, I mean, I knew Carrigan had something up his sleeve there. I've cast so many big moments of his from that exact position, yeah. So he's just right at home, in at back B, holding it down, put him alone there, and he really does pick it up. Now, Gade with the opener, but the responses are good. The responses are clean. Gade doubles back to the short side as a nasty surprise for Olaf. But the SMG of Twists, he can headshot you with whatever he's using, be it an AWP, an MP9. Arguably, the latter is the most annoying.
Yeah, still closes it with the body spray though. But yeah, the insta-dink certainly makes that clutch unwinnable, and an AK picked up is good stuff for Twist. You know, he was quiet in the first half. He said it didn't really matter. It's not like he was losing rounds for FaZe by any means, and a couple of kills there. He's going to get the blood flowing again. Closing the round against that one AK-47. Big now have nothing to show for it. And nade up top B is wishful thinking. Even with damage, FaZe are not going to be threatened. And this is more banana control that FaZe have had in this round than Big had in the entire first half. Think about that for a second. Big never had this. Maybe they had Sis with the AWP once or twice, peeking down, or forced FaZe late into car executes. But in terms of being tucked in this corner, something Big are not knowledgeable about. Keto doesn't care though, still hits the flick D.
It's always the way, mate. You're gonna point it out. Nah.
Bomb drop though, round's over. Right?
Yeah,
surely.
it should be. I mean, there wasn't really anything in this to begin with. And Twists, nice and clean. There's just something about the way this guy peaks angles. I love it. It's so smooth. It's silky. It's luscious, just like his hair. Very on brand. But now we got the guns coming through for Big. You know, their little quiet streak since losing the pistol might have made you put them to the back of your minds, but these guys know how to tango as well. And they've got the dancing shoes on. CSM v Brokey. We even get an ult fight. Look at Carrigan go as well.
Chill, bro. No one's even watching. He could get 2 kills if he went right now. He's got cover from ult. Ult cover's dead. Carrigan is 2. Oh my goodness, that's all gone so wrong. If the cover comes in, if Brokey hits his shot, Carrigan doesn't get backstabbed by Tabson. He maybe doubles up, and that could have gone a whole lot better. Instead, down a man, Olaf tucked in Boiler. All he's gone by him. He's going to try and catch the late man of Tizzy, and now knows they're in the bomb site, and he's going to hold off, wait for Rain.
Olaf's made this round a possibility. Oh, he's going to catch another. Olaf is just playing with his food right now. He's called for Rain to come and join him. Lots of damage onto Tabson. Rain, 1 bullet, the nade, anything could do it. Tabson's got to be clean, but Rain finds him. It almost gets weird with that jump timing. Olaf Meister, though, mate, this guy... Oh, it's so great. It's so great having him in the server and looking so good every day.
Yeah, it was that exact same duo that won the 2v4 in Banana. If you remember, in the T side, Olaf and Rain, it was them who got that 2v4 over the line. That's a 2v3 from the same couple of lads. And 12-7, when you're winning rounds like that out of nowhere, that's when things are starting to really flow for FaZe. 7 rounds for Big, yet to break the mold on this T side. Just good decision-making, most importantly, from these guys. I mean, we know Olaf and Rain more than experienced in these moments, but no one overfacing, no one giving away anything. And I actually like the banana push, or sorry, the mid-push play from Carrigan with the cover from Brokey. It's just a shame that, I say shame, you know, Tabs destroyed them there, but it could have gone so much better. Like, if Brokey hits his shot, that round is over.
Mate, the gnarly thing is like, even Twist was involved in holding for that mid-swing. Like, the fact that Tabson blows them both out the water is just mind-blowing.
That's the Tabson effect, man. Even when he's having a great game, which he is, it's not enough to save Big. They just need a T-side round. It's the IGLs leading the server right now, with Olaf there as well. More data B, Rain's alone. He's out of util. Might need Carrigan to come on back eventually, even just to get that smoke in. Buy a little bit more time here for FaZe. Carrigan running the rotate. Knows they can hear him, doesn't care. Wants him to know that this B site, it's not yours. We're stacked up, we're 3, please believe. Smoke down, and it was never gonna really happen. It's only a fake for Big. The bomb's up top mid. Twist is deciding to stick around, and rightly so, as Big set up with 30 to go.
Oh, Brokey has just given them room at short. Olaf needs to be ready for this. They're moving in, and he's not fighting. So Brokey out on an island is pretty much doomed to fail. Olaf, oh, there he is. Caught late from Tabson in the apartments, but still he keeps it even. He keeps it in a 2-on-2. Searson is taking a big risk here on the push, but he reaps the reward. Rain dead on the rotation. Carrigan now throwing into a clutch.
No idea.
One player already crossed the pit, and he's none the wiser. So Tabson and Searson lock that round in. And, you know, I always get nervous with those pushes through CT. We actually saw Carrigan end up, you know, having a bit of a mare doing that just the other day, where he pushes CT in a 3-on-2, gives away that kill, and suddenly, you know, spurs on his opponent for the retake. But Searson nails the shot, and the moment that came in, the round was won. That's kind of the risk of it, right?
Yeah, the reason he knows he can get away with that as well is because Big would just be throwing a full execute. So they know that you know, first rotate off of B isn't going to be super steadfast. Big only had, you know, 10 seconds in between, you know, showing on A and winning the bomb site. So Searson knows, okay, this rotates late from FaZe, or it's coming banana. Either way, I get in for or I get a kill, and he's got full faith he's winning that. Rain is just running none the wiser, and Tabson even planted for him as well. So even if that round did get weird, it's Searson in library to cut down a, you know, a defuse. Easy stuff for Big. They break the curse. They get on the board, Harry. Better late than never, but is there any more from them? Although this is a full eco for FaZe, they'll be coming right back in with guns in the follow-up.
4 USPs in top mid, and Rain alone B with the Deagle. I kind of, you know, out of all the ways to play this kind of buyout, I like it. You know, you're oh my God, they're pushing middle, and they're hitting a really good timing. There's no one watching for this. CSGO's seen it, and the turnaround's in, but the USPs have done a great deal.
3K.
Yeah, Olaf, 3K, including his teammate. But still, a 2-on-2 in a round like this, you came into this having bought a Deagle, and that was the extent of it.
Yeah, imagine if he didn't kill his teammate. They would be up right now. They'd be favored to win this round. Instead, it's still in hot water. CSGO's finally bringing the bomb, taking his sweet time to run this rotate. Tizian's about to cut one off, and there's a free kill. Now Brokey has the info. Tizian's already run back, but Brokey might catch him getting into apps. Oh, he comes back for the kill. Brokey's got the headshot, 1v1. Fakes the death cam. CSG confirms it. Full nade. CSG doesn't want to swap off the AWP, though. Might just run around the app side. Bomb is at the back of the, front of default, rather.
Yeah, CSGO's reposition should have just won them the round. Like, it's really, really hard for Brokey now. He'd have to get given this fight, and CSG will not give it over. With no kit, there's just not enough time. But you can do a lot of damage here, at least. That's what Brokey's looking for.
Perfect.
And the damage has been done. All 5 kills for FaZe on a USP round. They get out with an AWP. Yeah, big, win the round. But FaZe now coming in with an investment. Oof, they are right where they want to be.
Yeah, like they were absolutely fine giving that up. A lot of teams would have even forced in that round as well to, you know, to stop Big from building into the half. But FaZe don't want to let them build, Harry. They tear down this tower, and Big's money now gone. They buy here, and that's it. FaZe, they win this round. It's not GG, but it's as close as you're going to get before the 16th is found. Big on eco against 30, not fun. FaZe, they've got to be laughing right now after that eco. Great work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you still need to find the success on the back of it, right? You can't be getting ahead of yourself here. They're fighting for this top banana control tabs, and there's a big gap in that smoke. But he's not able to use it against Rain. Flash is getting lined up by Carrigan. It's going to pop just behind Rain there. And that's if they do try to challenge for banana, which they're not. Brokey missed shot on the opener, had a chance, but he does still have Twists here, who tries to send them back. It's gotten a little bit weird. It's Olaf to actually break the silence first. Now they know about him up here on the balcony. Twists is flashed off. Olaf needs to help him, and it's getting a little bit messy, but Olaf Meister locking it down. Oh, he even drops into the pit, and USP's the final guy. Olaf. He's hopped in the time machine. He's rolling back the years. What a round.
Yeah, I mean, we saw his USP. It got warmed up in that eco, didn't it? And now it's finally pulled into a gun round. See some full whites, everyone, by the way. Absolutely everyone. That kill feed is not a lie. Keto and Tizian coming up short could not see Olaf. He got the first kill of the round. They knew he was there. And still, everyone runs looking at apps, and they get blinded by CSG. It's not what you wanted for Big. And it might be the beginning of the end. Brokey even peeking down middle. He's had enough. He doesn't care. And he knows that FaZe are as close as it gets to closing this series.
It must be such a liberating feeling as well, knowing that you've got guys like Olaf playing like this. Like, you can be a little more loose if you're Brokey. Especially because, like, you know, when you look at this FaZe squad, there's so much clutch potential. It's terrifying. You know, in the early days, Brokey was very much the guy we would look to for clutches. But, you know, now when you go down this list, I think especially with guys like Olaf, Rain, as these like very tenured, grizzled veterans, they'll win it out smartly. Then you got Brokey, this explosive young talent who, you know, will give you a really flashy clutch.
And then you throw in not only Carrigan, who on the T side was having a lights-out start. Like, he's kept it up. He was like 13-6. Now he's 19-14. He was entering rounds. He was just winning rounds single-handedly. And Twist, who we were saying, oh, this guy's having a quiet game, 3-8. Doesn't matter, though. FaZe are fine. Well, now he's stepped up in a big way. He's back to being positive. He's third on the team. There is not a bad sign, a bad omen for FaZe and for Big. Oh, got a feel for them. They've met FaZe at all their glory right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we said, like, there's kind of two faces to FaZe. There's the FaZe that's feeling it, and there's the FaZe that looks ugly.
Yeah, which phase are FaZe in?
And right now, mate, they are in that, like, prime time gaming phase, man. This is the worst iteration of the team to me. It's terrifying.
FaZe is set to max. There's the X. Came in a word too early.
Yeah. FaZe Sex, what's good? CSGO
Not what I said.
out into top middle, and Brokey's holding for him.
Yeah, he's seen the barrel. He knows what's up. Waiting for the kill to come. Oh, dear. Oh, it's so close, but almost a double. Instead, nothing. No one, nowhere. And now they jump out of apps. Brokey's back in the bomb site. Twist is drawing them in, and Olaf's ready to knock them down.
Oh my God, Brokey!
Chill.
Unreal, a wrist-breaking flick, and he's still hungry for more. They don't even know about Olaf yet. Keto can't win his fight, and Olaf takes out another. He's chasing you down, Searson. He's running, he's gunning, and he's looking for big kills. Now up onto 15. Spearheaded by Olaf, rolling back the years. Wonderful shot from Brokey. Yeah. Everyone in their stride right now.
This is the replay I want to see. Yeah. Oh. Keep that cam on all damn day. 15-9. And yeah, not a bad sight here for FaZe. Not at all. Pistols out with a Galil and a Scout. Big. They've got to figure it out. We've got FaZe. Oh, they want to take apps fights. They want to peek into ult middle. They're going to do so. He saw something there. Flashed out Tizian, knows that they've got him locked in. Molotov even down ult mid. There is no getting away from FaZe. There is no hidey hole you can tuck your head into. Carrigan, he's reading the jump up. Tabson's gone. 3 on 5. And FaZe, it's a formality at this point.
Yeah, they're so content with this now. That flash is good, but Carrigan, even while blinded, still takes one with him. Olaf is here to put the nail in the coffin. And every grave digger dies, but